Hey everybody, I'm John Granado. That's Lance Lerline. You can hear us mornings on ESPN 97.5 and 92.5. Hit subscribe if you haven't yet so you get all of our content here at SportsMap HOU. Lance, this is a tough stretch for our Astros. Urquidy, Garcia, both going down this week. We'll find out how bad it is. Are you going to be able to tread water with their AAA system?
I don't know if you have to do it with AAA, but you just have to, I guess basically from a pitching standpoint, you kind of do, don't you? I mean, if we assume both pitchers are going to be gone for any amount of time, which I think is a reasonable assumption, they're going to have to do it either with Brandon Bielak as one of the starters and then with the bullpen maybe taking on a heavier role, or will they go get another starter from the minors? I might go get another starter from the minors so I don't wear out the bullpen. We know how valuable the bullpen is. Why put unnecessary stress on them trying to stretch two different games it just doesn't make any sense.
We've been hearing about Forrest Whitley forever. I don't know that that's an option. He's not pitching well. He's just not good. It's just a shame that they put so much into this guy, so much capital into this guy, and they've gotten nothing in return. J.P. France has been a guy that they've really been talking about. We've heard his name over the last couple of years. He is an option, maybe even going with an opener, maybe a Seth Martinez to start a game. And then go from there, maybe a Ronel Blanco to start a game, and then you go from there. I hate to do opener, but maybe they're not going to have any choice.
Well, how many times are you going to do opener? You can do it maybe once. Once out of your rotation. You do that a couple times, and then you hope one of the pitchers comes back. But are you going to do it twice? You're going to go back-to-back openers? You can't do that.
Yeah.
You can't. You can't do that. So Bielak's got to be one of those guys. He's got to go 4 innings for you, basically. Those can end up being tough starts because Dusty, just to make sure that his bullpen's not overworked, if a starter like Brandon Bielak is not pitching well or they do have to have an opener, they may say, look, you're just going to have to take your lumps. If you can't get out of the inning, we're just going to give up a big inning because we cannot afford to put undue stress on our pitcher's arms.
Well, and I don't know that their system is good enough. Listen, if Lance McCullers, you need Lance McCullers more than you've ever needed him right now. You got to have Lance McCullers. You gave him $85 million, and you've got to have this guy. And I don't know that you are going to get that. Nobody knows, obviously. The organization doesn't know. But they had AAA capital when they traded for Verlander. They had AAA capital when they traded for Greinke. I don't know. I don't know that they have that kind of capital right now that they can get somebody. Otherwise, they're going to have to give up somebody big, maybe a Drew Gilbert. Are they going to have to give up one of their top prospects in order to get some pitching in here?
No, you can't. You're still waiting on McCullers to come back. You've got the two pitchers. I can't see that happening, not for the short term. Now, maybe we have a different conversation if the news is really bad on Garcia and really bad on Urquidy. Maybe the Astros take a different track. And when would they do that? Would they do it early in the season? Would they do it around trade deadline? Would Dana Brown wait to see how the season goes? Right now it's a little bumpy right now, but Alex Bregman's off to his typically slow start, so there's no Jose Altuve. So let's see how things work when guys get back. But this is a tough stretch for the Astros. You don't have Jose Altuve there. Bregman is not hitting like he was by the end of the year. And now you got guys the back end of the roster, back end of the rotation, 4 and 5, who are both out with, at this current time, we don't know the status of what it's going to be, but it's never good when a pitcher comes out with any arm troubles.
No, and you mentioned, you don't know how Uncle Mike's going to come back. You don't know if Jose Abreu is ever going to hit. You don't know when Altuve for sure is coming back, and if he's going to be Altuve when he does come back.
There's only one certainty on the team right now, and it's obviously that Mauricio Dubon is one of the best players in baseball. That's the only.
We all knew that from the get-go, though.
But we knew that
when they brought him over from San Francisco. We all said
lock.
This is the biggest acquisition since Jordan.
That was the lock. So you still have that going on. Can you tread water? Can Mauricio Dubon and Jake Myers and Corey Julks pull you through during these tough times like they are right now? While we wait for some of the other, lesser players like Altuve and McCullers and Uncle Mike to come back.
Not sure we even need pitchers when we've got Corey Julks and we've got Myers and Dubon. We don't really what do we worry about pitching for?
So you're right. AAA prospects are going to carry the. Is that what you were talking about?
Those
the AAA is going to help you carry the team forward.
Those
three. Okay, yeah, good.